I'm Trish Hall. I've been a reporter and editor here for many years. I got interested in journalism when I wrote for my high school newspaper, and it was thrilling because I got in a lot of trouble, and it was like, okay, this I like. The headmistress told me to stop writing. That's a way to guarantee that someone will keep writing. When I was writing then, there were writers and then there were audiences. Now we're all writers, and that's what really interests me. Everyone is on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat or writing op-eds. I know they're all writing op-eds because I was the op-ed editor for 5 years, and it was amazing and a privilege to be the recipient of thousands of op-eds every week, just people trying to get their opinion out there. So I'm really interested and would like to talk with students, and honestly I think all classes are shaped by the interaction between the teachers and the students. So, you know, I'm writing a book right now on how do you write persuasively, and I'm interested in examples of tweets that really catch on and that people share widely, and why do they make a difference? Books, op-eds, videos. There are many, many forms of trying to change minds. And when I started working on this and when I was in op-ed, I had this kind of classic journalist belief that facts matter. It's become a very interesting time, and it's been an interesting moment to analyze that and think about it, because I've sort of learned that really emotions matter, and figuring out how to connect to people emotionally and connect that to facts and to your opinion and to your history and to what you know, that's what really changes minds. And I think, unlike when I first became a journalist, we're all in the world now of trying to change minds. That's what you're doing when you share any kind of information. So in the class, we'll talk about things like that. We'll analyze things. I'd love to see people bring in material they find stupid or material they find persuasive. And we would really figure out why. Why does one thing work and another doesn't? Why does it work on one person and not another? It will be a writing class. I think that you can't learn to write without writing, but it's also, in a way, a psychology class. Like what works and what doesn't, and what are the fundamental parts of our sort of human evolution and our psychology that account for those differences and account for effective communication. I tend to believe in writing briefly and editing harshly, so I have another minute and I don't need it, but I'm happy to answer questions later.